This is probably one of the most difficult videos I've had to make. Even though it's so simple and straightforward, I just find it really hard to record. Yesterday, I happened to meet someone through an event, and it was one of those meetings where I didn't expect to have a conversation to that level where it influenced me to make this video. So if you watch this video, you kind of will understand why. Basically, I went to this meetup, this event, and I happened to meet a person. And normally when you meet people for the first time, you talk about the really superficial stuff and the repetitive stuff. Where are you from? What do you do? Blah, blah, blah. We did that, but after we went straight into a really deep kind of conversation, which is really good. I was basically telling him my experience, my point of life, where I am, how I feel about everything, and he consoled me through his experience. And just by being someone who's been through what I have, it made things a lot easier, and it made me understand that this situation is normal. The point I'm trying to say is, if this video kind of relates to someone in one point or another, then for me it's a video worth doing. Now, I've lost myself. It's kind of a hard thing to admit. It's just hard to give context to the camera, because a lot of information I haven't shared on YouTube. Every video that I've kind of made on my channel, whether you're watching for the first time or you've never seen me before, or you kind of know me, it's an experience I go through just to paint the picture better. I'm in Spain. I'm working as an English teacher and also learning Spanish. For me, teaching was just another way to explore maybe something I really like. I wanted to go to this country, I wanted to explore the language, I wanted to get to know the culture, and I had this certain type of idea. I don't know if it's related to my naivety or lack of experience. It's a bit of both. But before moving, I had this kind of expectation and this vision that if I moved to a country, I would be this kind of totally different, like really focused, optimistic, just a beast, right? Since I've been here, there were times where it was the complete opposite. It's hard to confess, because when I heard through friends who traveled or lived abroad, they always talk about the good stuff, and that's everywhere on social media. People like talking about the good stuff, but no one wants to tell you the bad stuff or the reality of things. And I found that really strange, because I thought if I was to move to a country, I would have all these really positive, really good experiences and be like a beast, and go back and be like, yeah, it's really good experience about it. Do you know what I mean? It's a different experience. Now, I'm not saying that there weren't positive experiences, but I did often find myself on the other end. I found myself quite alone, lost, with no purpose. And I think we all go through that at some point in our lives. And for me, it just happened to be this point. Now, me making this video is kind of a confession and kind of a realization that, you know, it exists. What I'm feeling, it exists. But also, for someone who watches this video, just like I told you in the first story, right? That someone consoled me just because they understood what I went through. It kind of gave me a purpose to make this video, because there might be someone out there who kind of feels the same. Anyways, out of all the negative stuff, you can always find the positives. And there were many positives since I've been here. Not only have I learned, or am learning, a new language, I've learned more about myself living here. I was able to push myself outside the comfort zone and go from a point where I wasn't used to anything. I left stuff to go to another country. Since I've been here, I've tried lots of new things, and people say that traveling broadens the mind. I agree, but I think living abroad, it gives you much more experiences because you invest your time and your energy in a country rather than traveling different countries just for a few days. Anyways, I really hope that someone can relate to this video. Things get better at the end of the day, and this video is specifically for you. Maybe my grandchildren will watch this video. Anyways, it's your boy Ali K-Tube, and guess what? Yes, you guessed it, he's signing out. Yeah!